Is it crunch time and you're absolutely struggling with finding topics for your project, graduation project, passion project, or even that all important college application essay? Don't worry, it's okay. I got you because I have 5 powerful tips you're going to want to hear about how to select the best perfect topic for you. And if you hang around to the end, I got a 6th bonus one for you as well. Let's get started. Tip number 1, how about you reflect on your personal experiences and your actual passions? So maybe binge watching true crime documentaries is what gets you a thrill or what you like to do in your downtime. Or maybe even cooking dessert and breakfast for your family and friends is what gets you going. Reflecting on your personal passions and experiences is a great way to kind of figure out and narrow down exactly where you want to have a potential topic. Not only that, it's real personable because it allows readers and viewers of your project to really understand who you are. And if you can talk about something that you're passionate about for at least 5 to 10 minutes, then that's going to bode very well when you're trying to think about a project you're going to have to do for an entire semester. Tip number 2 is just asking you to focus on the relevance or the mark or the impact you want to make on the world. So if you're a thinker, if you're a doer, or if you're a global thinker, then maybe consider a topic that's going to really impact your community, either big or small. That would be a great topic that you can expand on for the course of a semester, and also a really excellent essay topic that you could write about with ease. Now, for my third tip, I want to demonstrate. Start really broad and then go very narrow. I found that when I was really trying to be very detailed and specific off the bat, that I really found topics that were really just way out there and nobody got. I had to really step back and go broad to really get an idea of where I wanted to be when I got up close. So start broad, then go narrow. Go to the highest levels of your topic. For example, puppies. I have a puppy. So that is my broad topic. Now I want to talk about sleep schedules. So now I'm getting a little more narrow, a little more narrow. Then I want to talk about DIY ways to get my puppy to sleep when I'm ready to start recording. Hey, that's my topic. That's what I'm excited about. I started broad and I started narrow. Starting broad and start narrow literally allows you to see the different subtopics that could be under a major heading, and you could find the one that fits you and your personality. And once again, something that you can talk about for an extended period of time and for somebody to want to read and consider you for something later in the long run. Tip number 4, drawing inspiration from your challenges and your growths. I found that the hardest, most difficult challenges, obstacles, or hurdles that I've been able to overcome also was where I was able to draw inspiration from. So, this tip is really asking you to focus on your hardest, most difficult moments, those challenges, those obstacles, those hurdles that you've had, and see what topics can derive from that. For example, a student was having a lot of trouble falling asleep. They had what was called sleep insomnia. That was a challenge for them. So they researched a little bit about the topic, found an area of interest that they wanted to focus on, and was able to create an amazing project and product based on that challenge or hurdle they were able to overcome from and grow. On another flip side of it, focusing on challenges, obstacles, or hurdles and using that for inspiration can be once again a great essay or long term project topic that your audience is going to want to salivate over because of how much passion you are putting into that particular topic. Tip number 5, seek wisdom and guidance. I know it sounds basic and pretty much be like, duh, that's exactly where I started. But you'd be absolutely surprised at how many students get stuck on a topic. And then I ask them, well, did you ask your friends? Did you ask your teachers? Did you ask your parents or a coworker or another peer? And they'd be like, oh, yeah. I didn't really do that. So sometimes they're just sitting here stuck with these ideas in their heads. And if they can just talk to somebody and get it out and get their thoughts from their head actually out into the universe, a topic will just suddenly emerge yourself. So, tip number 5, seek wisdom and guidance from those that have done something like this in the past or from people that you know and whose opinion you value and trust. And here goes that bonus tip that I promised you. And it's also another one of like, that's not a bonus, but I promise, if you think about it, it's amazing. Go with what's familiar. I know, crazy. Why would I do a project on something that I already know a lot about? Well, that's the trick of the tip. You don't want to go with something that you know every single thing about. You want to go with something that you know just enough about so that you can then research it and develop your own little twist about it. I had a student that knew how to sew and knew a little bit about crocheting, but they were stuck on a topic. I said, well, let's just go with what's familiar. Let's go with crocheting. I said, but you need to find a twist or a trick in developing the research question and the topic and the product. So, this particular student decided to talk about the meditative and healing properties of crocheting. So, she literally talked about for her project about how crocheting is a form of therapy for young adults and teens. And because she was familiar with it, she was able to talk about it a lot for an extended period of time for their speech and also be able to actually write about it for their college application essay. So those are the 6 tips that I got. 5 plus 1 bonus for selecting your senior passion project or college essay topic. As always, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And go ahead and be ready for the next video, which you'll find right here in this series, which is all about formatting, writing, and creating your letter of intent. If you don't see it, it's completely okay. It just means I haven't uploaded it yet. But trust, you want to make sure you hit that bell and that subscribe button so you'll be notified the instant that I upload it, so you'll be the first to watch it. Other than that, that's all I got. Have a great day. Bye-bye.